The longer I look at it, the more I hate it. Oh my god, she looks like a psychopath, actually. Hello my friends, Helena here from Helena's Funda channel, and today we're gonna review the 48 pack of the oil pastels from Boesner. So let's go! I have recently seen many artists who have painted beautiful pictures with oil pastels. It kind of reminded me of my childhood, so I knew I wanted to buy some oil pastels. Shortly afterwards, I went to Boesner in Düsseldorf and made a good deal on the art materials. As always, the shopping got a bit out of hand and I picked up oil pastels, oil paints, and pencils, as well as lots of paper. Anyway, I think every artist is probably familiar with this. So here are two sentences about oil pastels for those who, like me, have not yet had any contact with them. Oil pastels are solids that provide opaque and strong colors when rubbed in, which can be smudged into fine transparent color gradients similar to oil paints. In contrast to pastel crayons, they contain significant amounts of oil and wax in addition to fillers and color pigments. Binding agents are also often added to improve mechanical stability. You can use thick paper, example given mixed media paper, canvas or wood as a surface, or any other solid material. In theory, that sounds pretty good. In practice, however, I had a lot of difficulties with this art material. You will see this in detail in a moment, but I really failed all along the line. I thought about whether I should even put this video online or not, but I think it's important to know that not everything always goes according to a plan, and not every picture in your head looks the way you planned it on paper. So I started by thinking about the motif, but everyone, like paints the Mona Lisa. That's exactly what I didn't want to do. However, there is another picture that has impressed me for a long time, The Birth of Venus by Botticelli. I found the composition not only very interesting, but also the colors are very appealing. I think the motif, the Venus itself, is the most ingenious. Although her body looks somehow twisted, it's somehow so perfect at the same time. So I thought I'd just try my luck. However, I only decided on a small section, namely her face. The sketch worked out quite well. I worked with the grid technique here. When the motif was ready, I unpacked the oil pastels. There are 48 colors in this set, which I think are very well mixed. It even contains a gold and a silver. However, only the gold looks good when applied. The silver is dull and looks like a normal gray. Unfortunately, I have not found any oil pastels from Boesner on Amazon, but I'll link you to some from Jackson below. This is also very good. In general, I would recommend that you choose a set that contains more colors. I was overconfident. I just assumed that they would somehow smudge or blend like the soft pastels, but I was completely wrong. I only tried out the colors after the painting was finished to see how they blend together. I wish I had done that beforehand. At first, the oil pastels felt like wax crayons, and then they kind of slid over each other, but if I pressed too hard, I accidentally moved all the colors. The painting feeling was also very strange. On one side, I could still see a lot of white spots on the paper. On the other side, the colors were somehow layered. I tried to smudge them like I'm used to it with colored pencil, but unfortunately that didn't work out at all. There were lots of little crumbs. I tried to remove them, but I couldn't always see them directly, so I also smeared them around somehow. The horror came when I tried to work in details. Even the hair, I realized that it wasn't going to work. I always tried to find a sharp edge on the oil pastel, but that wasn't always possible. It was incredibly difficult to estimate where I needed to start in order to get a thin line. But like you can see, it did not work out at all. Whitening afterwards was also virtually impossible for me. I tried to lighten the hair with a lighter shade, but when I went over it, it didn't work at all. I'm quite sure that I have been too optimistic here. I definitely need a lot more practice before I dare to make another video about it. But I think I'll put them aside for now anyway. You don't have to like every painting product, you know, so maybe I'll give this one another chance a little bit later. And in this picture I just tried to bring it to the end, just somehow in any way. I just wanted to finish it because I didn't have absolutely no fun using this oil pastels. But like I mentioned before, I think I need much or a lot more practice with these.
Some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're gentle and wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh,
Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to support my channel and my art, please subscribe my channel and ring the bell. Thank you. See you in the next video.